Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aries. With a snap, crackle, and pop. Happy birthday to you. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to your bi-weekly reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you don't know what your moon sign or your rising sign is, below this video is a link. You can click on it. It will take you to a website where you can generate a natal chart so that you can tune into this playlist. Okay, everything you need to know about me is in the drop box below. My name is Ahorangi, Starchild. I'm New Zealand based. Like if you like, subscribe if you like my style, and hit the bell at the bottom below this video. Okay, let's just jump in. Energetically wise for you, we have Jupiter, Pluto, and Mars squaring your Sun, especially if you are in the late degrees of Aries. In other words, if your birthday is, I would say, around about the 18th, 19th, 20th of April, round about there, okay, you'll feel a certain kind of pressure. The other Arians would have dealt with this pressure during, I would say, the last half of last year and into the new year. So let's see what is coming in for you. Let's jump right in. This is my Gilded Tarot that I'm using for you by Cairo Marchetti. Okay, let's see if I can lay out my cards properly. So please just be patient with me while I go through my processes. I always struggle with laying out my cards nicely. I don't know why. Don't know why that is. I can see I'm going to have to move them around already. Okay, let's see. Someone is in stealth mode. I feel either you or someone you know is plotting, planning, strategizing. I feel it's more strategizing energy and doing research. You've been through a period of reevaluation and you've had a really good look at relationships as well. There's choices coming up for you in the next 2 weeks to a month, and it could be concerning business, how you want to continue on a certain career path, perhaps if you have your own business or you have a business on the side in the way of entrepreneur, maybe you're running 2 businesses perhaps. I feel like there is a period of reevaluation, especially in the time where we are now. It's certainly challenging times for, most of us when it comes to our financial situations and, with lockdown and all of that. So this is a time to reevaluate and to see how you want to structure your finances. How do you want to structure where you invest your energy? You are also attending to legal matters if you are, have things to do with court and the law, and maybe even doing serious administrative work like enrolling into courses to study. But I feel like this is more legal matters. I feel like this is more administration. We are going into financial year end, so you might be, that is that type of administration that I'm looking at as well. There's a huge amount of success coming to you in relationships and supportive people coming into your life that's there to buoy your confidence. There is emotional support for you. There is an openness to receive you from other people around you. Now let's dig in. You have Justice here as your first card. I want to know why Justice is here. Some of you might have a focus on legal matters. So this could be administrative. This could be literally dealing with the law, okay? Right, so Tarot wants to tell a story. This is a very talkative deck. Let's see, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Empress. So this could have been to do with a romantic situation. Okay. So I feel for some of you, you might be dealing with a situation, working out the details with with a breakup that you decided to walk away from a romantic relationship, which was, you know, it was a beautiful relationship, but there could have been something to do with um, maybe financial losses, or there was an imbalance, because justice is about balance. There's an imbalance in how this relationship was, that one person invested a whole lot and the other person involved most probably didn't contribute as much, so there was an uneven give and take here. So some of you might decide to walk away from this relationship. Some of you might decide to have a conversation and draw up legal documents to protect your assets, to protect yourself. You might have conversations with this person instead of leaving them or walking away from the relationship. I feel like maybe you want to work things out and do the right thing. Justice is about doing the right thing. We have the Star there, which is a positive outcome. If you had to overcome financial losses and you're working through the system to be able to accommodate financial losses, because I do see the Seven of Pentacles there, which is a reevaluation of your current state of your assets and your resources that you have available to you. We have the Seven of Swords there, which could be a little bit of a self-sabotaging kind of energy, but I do feel this is you, rather than other people being sneaky around you, because I don't want to be paranoid at this point in time. Maybe some of you could potentially struggle with a little bit of paranoia and struggle to trust people, because you have been through a very challenging 3 or 4 years for Arians. So I kind of feel like you are keeping your cards close to your chest, and there are certain things that you want to achieve, but you're slowing yourself down at this point in time, because there is knowledge, there's good energy for you. We have the Sun here as well. There's good energy for you to move forward, success, enlightenment, knowledge, very clear on how you see your life and how you would like things to be. We have the King of Cups here. So King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and that is right next to the Two of Cups. So if that, I feel like maybe for some of you, you want to take if you are involved in a romantic relationship or in a soulmate connection on a personal level, I feel some of you want to take it to the next level, that you feel you found the one and you want to invest yourself long term. But there are finer details that need to be worked out in the way of legalities between the two of you to ensure that everything is done by the book. Okay. So what is this King of Cups? The King of Cups is right next to the Two of Cups. Someone is emotionally available and well balanced. I do feel like during this time you have an emotional sensitivity towards other people's needs. Aries are people who are take charge people, and they want to just how do I say it? You spark things to life. You like to start projects. And I feel like there is some negotiation coming your way, because we have two kings sitting right next to each other. I feel like you're negotiating a new contract of some kind. This could be in business, but this could also be in a romantic partnership, taking it to the next level, ready to dive in. We do have the Devil and the Hangman next to each other. So I feel like there was a long time of extended period of time of hanging in limbo and not quite sure what direction to take, because you had heavy responsibility that you had to take on board. Okay, and I'm talking most probably in the last 2 to 3 years. There was some sort of long-term commitment that you had to make, and now you are in a place of renegotiating a different contract. But I feel like you're doing this to your advantage, and it will be successful. And this, once again, is personal or business. Okay, we have the Two of Cups here, which is soulmate. These just fell. This is soulmate energy. This deck is truly lively. It just flips out cards like nothing. So we have the High Priestess, we have the Hermit, Ten of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Emperor. So I feel when it comes to relationships and people that you connect with at this point in time, I feel like you have gained a lot of wisdom. You have learned there's also some heavy burdens you still carry in some of the connections that you have. There's a deep sense of responsibility that you feel because you come through as the Emperor. So the Emperor is someone who is the CEO of a company. They know how to carry responsibility. They know how to take care of themselves. They also know how to take care of, whatever they possess in the way of family and responsibility that they carry. So this is Aries, Capricorn, a Scorpio energy for me, and we also have the Page of Swords there. So I feel like there might be a younger person who's looking to you for guidance because of certain situations in their life. So there's a certain energy of counseling that someone might be seeking your advice during this time. They might be looking to you for leadership, for wisdom, and you are tuning into them. You're quite available to people who want to confide in you. You're very patient with them during this time. Even though Mars is about to go into Aquarius, which will be sextiling your sun. And so that restless energy that you might have felt a couple weeks ago that was kind of like amping you up and making you short-tempered and impatient, I feel like that energy is easing off, and you feel like you are ready to be able to listen to other people, give them guidance, take the time, and you also have a lot of wisdom to share. Okay, it doesn't matter what your age are. We all here on a journey, so there will be somebody confiding in you, especially with this soulmate card here. So this could be on a personal level, but this could also just be a friend's children, someone young at work, a young colleague that's looking up to you for advice and guidance at this point in time. Someone is also talking about heavy burdens that they're carrying and expensive lessons that they've learned in life. So why is the Sun here? The Sun is beautiful. It's the most benefic card in the deck. This is a very positive, good energy coming in for you. And of course, the Sun is in your sign. So the Sun is let's see. We have the Eight of Swords, Six of Wands, King of Wands. You're coming through really strong in your reading during this time, Aries. So I feel you're standing very much in your element. Things that had kept you in the dark, that made you feel disempowered. I feel like you are overcoming those in this month, that you're moving on from situations that you feel you can't change, especially when there's a focus on other people coming through. We have the Knight of Pentacles. You're looking at investing yourself long-term in a successful, passionate venture. After a period of time hanging in limbo and not sure what to do, there is information coming to you. The Sun is illuminating. The Sun is showing you the path. There's a lot of clarity coming to you during this time, okay, to help you move forward and to see where you can invest yourself successfully, not only in business and your career, but in passionate pursuits and things that will pay off for you. I really like that Knight of Pentacles. I feel these messages coming in for you concerning long-term stability, concerning your resources, but also about your life and where you want to invest yourself. I also feel like someone wants to collaborate with you in business. It will be very successful as you have the Sun there. Everything is out in the open, okay? Tell me about the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is having to make a choice. You have options, okay? So the Two of Wands is also energy that's asked you to maybe step out of your comfort zone a little bit. And I know Aries is very comfortable with going into the unknown. You are the frontiers, okay? So just tell me more about the Two of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords and we have the Hierophant. So I feel like you're going to communicate or once again have a brand new fresh start with how you communicate, how you share your ideas. I feel like you might even enroll into an institution to study or learn, or you might be teaching someone. You might even, I feel like there's a little bit of a spiritual element here. We have the High Priestess and we have the Hierophant in this reading together with the Ace of Swords. So I feel like there's a brand new understanding, especially with the Sun here. There's a brand new understanding about your life patterns, where it is that you can create more stability in your life and how you want to do that. I feel like in this period of time, there are choices that you're going to make that is going to be very clear. And especially with the Ace of Swords, a card of success. Once again, it's a card of having to deal with administration. And the Hierophant is here about learning and teaching. The Hierophant is also someone who joins kindred souls together. And with the Hierophant and the Two of Cups, I feel like there could potentially be a marriage or an invitation to a marriage coming your way, a celebration ceremony of two soulmates, whether this is an anniversary of some kind or two people getting together and making a commitment together. I feel like that energy is strongly surrounding you. It could be either you or someone you know. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? This is a period of reevaluation. You're looking at your resources, where you can invest your energy, what pays off, what doesn't pay off. And I feel like you are doing research concerning this. You are gathering information. You're not really talking about this process that you're going through, because the Seven of Swords is lying right next to this. So I'm drawing your cards on both those cards. So definitely there is a marriage or an anniversary, wedding anniversary, that plays a prominent part in your life at this time. We have you collaborating with someone and then also laying a firm foundation. When it comes to your financial situation, I feel like you are finding new ways to work with your resources. This could be your time, your money, your energy, and you are deciding to be very careful as to where you're going to invest yourself, because you have your own interest at heart at this point in time. There is situations from the past cropping up, but I feel like this is more in a way of celebration, like anniversaries. Also, maybe you deciding to get, so I get marriage strong here because we have the Four of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Hierophant. So you might get an invitation to a wedding ceremony or an anniversary, and this could be you. Also with the Four of Wands, that's a celebration at home, a focus around the home. With a judgment, the judgments also maybe in your home area. There could be conversations going around situations that keep on cropping up that needs to have another look at, and this could be in your home life, your personal life. Could also be in business, to clear the air, so to speak, so that you can move forward, especially with the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is self-expression in your own authenticity. And with judgment, this is talking about things of the past, air that needs to be cleared. But this is a very strong month for you, strong period of time, with the Emperor. You're coming up with really strong boundaries, taking initiative. You're a very strong leader at this point in time. You know what you want, you know what you need. You also know what boundaries you have put in place so that you can ensure that you get, that you receive the benefits for you as well as for other people. Thank you for watching, everyone. I love reading for you. Have a beautiful day. Light and love.